Good day. Hope you guys are well and on fire. My name is Gustav Le Roux from Zion Company. Just a shout out to Songs of Ascent. You guys are incredible. Absolutely love the new material. The one song that I have listened to about the seven spirits that you performed or sang or did at our conference was absolutely mind-blowing. I'm excited to see what's being released. I love you guys. I honor you guys. I think that the gateways and the doorways that you guys present and that you've opened up for worship and for soaking and just for entering in is incredible. Thank you, and I honor you. You know, from Zion Company, I just want to say that it's what we do. You know, we have been for the last 6 years out in the USA to train and equip sons and daughters of Yahweh to go in beyond the veil, to perceive and understand, to engage with who Yahweh is. You know, and that's exactly what you guys have done. You have looked at the gateway that you have become as a son, as a daughter, and you've opened it up for the ecclesia. So when you worship, when you enter in, when you are in awe of what you're experiencing in the heavens, you bring that into the atmosphere. You guys have opened up a doorway for the sons and the daughters to enter in. And I love it. You know, in this time, in this season of the ecclesia, in this time, in this season, what Yahweh is doing for the church is He's opening up the gateways and the doorways for us to go deeper, higher, wider into Him, for us to understand and have the revelation that on this side of the veil you have a measure of the fullness. But once you step in beyond the veil, once you understand that you are in Christ, seated in Him, in heavenly places, that's when the doorway and the gateway of the fullness of what Yahweh has in store for you begins. The journey of your ancient path opens up, and you begin to see, perceive, and have revelation of who you truly are. That is incredible. And I believe that in this time that we're in right now, Yahweh is saying to the church, let's go. Now listen, you can stay where you're at. Nothing's going to change for you. God's not going to force you. He's not going to drag you in. You have to choose. And so He's saying you can stay, but if you come, but if you decide to go in beyond the veil, but if you decide to take your imagination as the eyes of your soul and activate it, if you understand, if you begin to perceive the things that Yahweh has in store for those who love Him, everything changes. Because what you have perceived up to this point, it's not that. What you have seen up to this point is not that. What you have heard up to this point, it's not that. What you've imagined up to this point, it's not that. It is greater, it is more intense, it is more phenomenal than what you can ever begin to fathom or think. Yahweh has made you a spirit being. There is no limitations for you. There is only but a limitless life. There is Him in His full capacity saying, my body come in. My body come into my presence. Come sit in me. Come soak in my presence. Come let the mystery unfold for you so that I can reveal to you all of who you are. So I can show you who you are in me. Yahweh is saying, I need a company of people that's willing to look me face to face and in the eye and say, let's go deeper, Yahweh. Step into His four faces, lion, ox, eagle, man. Step into that dimension of legislation. Step into that dimension of who you are as an oracle. Step into that dimension as who you are. Step into that dimension of an eagle, as a king, as the oracle. Step into that dimension of who you are as a king, which is the face of a lion. Step into that dimension of who you are as a priest, and let Yahweh begin to constantly overshadow you. Let Yahweh begin to perceive, let you begin to perceive out of Yahweh who you truly are. Because it's in that realm, it's in that kingdom, in that presence that He begins to overshadow you, that He begins to put you into that position where gateways and doorways open up for you, where you become the gateway and the doorway. That's what happened with Songs of Ascent. Songs of Ascent. The ladies began to understand who they are. They began to open up who they are as spirit beings, and the flourish of the presence of Yahweh begin to extend over them. The fullness of who we are takes place in Him. The fullness of who we are takes place in what He opens up for us. So from Zion Company to Songs of Ascent, and those that will be listening and looking at this video on YouTube, I urge you to engage Yahweh in a new, deeper place. I urge you to open your heart towards Him and let Him pour into you. Bless you guys. Love you guys. And thank you for everything you've done. You know, I look at Songs of Ascent and the ladies that's doing this. It's incredible. I honor you. I love you guys. And I know that you'll go to high places with this. You have become a gateway and a doorway for the church. And it is incredible and it's exciting. Love you. Bless you. And have a great day. Thank you.